This conference will now be recorded.
Welcome to this short video, which is a quick introduction as to how low-cost and easy-to-use contract management software can be highly effective in bringing big benefits to a business or organization. We see on the screen here a contract register. Each line here is a contract or a contract obligation, or really whatever you want it to be. We scroll down to the bottom, it will tell us how many we have, in this case 782. So how do we find a contract if we've got that many? And by the way, it can be unlimited as to how many you hold on here. We have a search function. There is the ability to hold information in terms of groups. So you can put your contracts into groups and we can then find contracts within that group. Or let's, for example, I want to find a waste contract. I know it has waste in the title, but I don't know anything else. As soon as I key in WAS, up comes all the contracts that have waste or WAS in the title. And in this case, it's just the one, which is waste. We have the ability to change the columns that you see on this home page. And you'll also see that each contract has its own document store. So it's very, very quick and easy to find your documents, because once you found the contract, you can find the documents associated with that contract. So by clicking over here, we can look into a contract and see more information at the top here, which we'll go into a bit later on. Start scrolling down, we'll see some important dates about this contract, start date, the end date, and maybe the most important of all, the notice of expiry or renewal date. Scroll down further, and here we've got control over how far in advance reminders can be sent to the users of the system, or reminders can even be sent to people who are not users of the system. Other things that we can do, we can start making notes. So we're holding information about a contract within the system. This means that people can hold the information here rather than in their heads, which saves the loss of corporate data later on if people leave the organization or move on to different roles. We can associate users to a contract and give them read and edit functions or read-only functions. And we can establish key performance indicators for each contract. And we can set up reminders for any purpose whatsoever. And when we're talking about reminders, if we go over to the calendar, we have a calendar view here of all the reminders, and we can look into the future, so what's coming from the future, and also we can go back into the past to see what we've missed. Go back into the contract register. We have an area where we can hold your archived contracts. At any point, you can then download your entire contract register and all the data within it, enable you to create your own bespoke reports. We have the ability to bulk import and amend data into the system. There are admin tasks as well, where you can create as many of your own data fields as you like. You can create your own contract groups, you can turn KPIs into groups. You can configure the contract register so you can determine which data fields are mandatory, and that can help with your compliance. And you can create different currencies within the system as well. What I didn't mention regarding the calendar is that you also have the ability to integrate that with Outlook, for example, so you can see this calendar with Outlook. You'll see all sorts of other different functions on the left here, which I'm trying to keep this video short, so we won't go into those now, but you'll see help there. And where it says ContractsWise there, you can have your own logo there. We also have another system called ECMS, which adds on to the ECAS system that I've just shown you, and has the ability to manage performance and risk. And you've got this fantastic dashboard here that shows you how your contracts are performing and the risk behind them. And if we click into the performance style, you can see how performance has changed over time. If you'd like to know more about any of our systems at all, or like to know more about contract management systems in general, please do contact us. There is more information available on our website, ContractsWise.com. Just get in contact. There's a contact us page here. And please, we'd love to hear more from you. Thank you very much.